But I want you to focus on the fact that for 37 days since Joe Biden's abdication, when he gave it up, when Nancy Pelosi threw him under the bus, Kamala Harris has not given an interview, has not answered any serious questions. She gave two speeches, one on economic policy in which she introduced price controls and a publisher's clearinghouse giveaway to first-time homebuyers. I talked yesterday with Andrew Del Rey of andrewandtodd.com. I'll tell you a little bit about it later, about what's going on with interest rates out there. The housing market is not being helped by this $25,000 promise. Kamala Harris is so left-wing. They are really afraid to have her talk. And they want moments that legacy media can seize on, including, I'm talking here, it's my turn. She wants a visual that legacy media can use to amplify her content-free campaign. And it is a content-free campaign. Team Trump, meanwhile, is taking to the airwaves. And they've got their first couple of ads out there that I want you to be able to see and hear. The first one is, I've misplaced my sheet. Too much stuff. Too many things. Cut number 27, the first Trump ad.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Everyday prices are too high. Food, rent, gas, back-to-school clothes. That is called Biomics. A loaf of bread cost 50% more today. Ground beef is up almost 50%. There's not much left at the end of the month. Biomics is working. The price of housing has gone up. It feels so hard to just be able to get ahead. And we are very proud of Biomics.
That's a pretty good ad. Then Donald Trump's campaign released this video, cut number 24.
This month marks the 3-year anniversary of the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. Kamala and Crooked Joe's catastrophic withdrawal from Afghanistan has just been horrible for all of us. 3 years ago, Kamala and Biden's incompetence left 13 dead warriors, hundreds of civilians killed and grievously wounded, and $85 billion worth of the finest military equipment on the planet abandoned to the Taliban, right into the hands of the Taliban. It also left 45 incredible soldiers so badly wounded, the legs, the arms, the face, obliteration. As Vice President, Kamala bragged that she was the last person in the room. She was the tough one. She was the last person in the room during that disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan decision. She repeatedly praised the decisions, and she said it led to a catastrophe, but it was worth it. The incompetence and weakness on display from the Biden-Harris administration was an insult to every soldier, sailor, airman, and Marine who ever served in our U.S. military. As we mark this horrible occasion, we mourn with the families of the great American heroes who lost their lives 3 years ago, and we vow to never forget the supreme sacrifice they made for our country. America
was a fabulous video. I'll play the whole thing a little bit later, but I also want you to hear Donald Trump on Kamala's attempt to change debate rules. Cut number 26 in Falls Church, Virginia, campaigning with our guest this hour, Hung Kao. Cut number 26.
We agreed to the same rules. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I'd rather have it probably on, but the agreement was that it would be the same as it was last time. In that case, it was muted. I didn't like it the last time, but it worked out fine. I mean, ask Biden how it worked out. It was fine. And I think it should be the same. We agreed to the same rules. Same rules and same specifications. And I think that's probably what it should be. But they're trying to change it. The truth is they're trying to get out of it because she doesn't want to debate. She's not a good debater. She's not a smart person. She doesn't want to debate. But when I looked at the hostility during the weekend, you watch it this week with George Slopadopoulous. And the Vietnamese didn't get that one. You got it, right? Yes, sir. If you didn't get it, I couldn't English. But no, we want to have fairness. We have to bring fairness back to the country. And we have to have a president. We are the closest to World War III, I believe, that we've ever been right now, right this second. And we have a man that just took a vacation in California. He was on the beach. And he came back today. Where's he going? Delaware. Why? Another vacation. He's going for another week. That's not the Vietnamese. They're hard-working people, aren't they?
This is from the appearance that former President Trump did with Hung Cao. Captain Hung Cao, the United States Navy, retired, himself a Vietnamese American. I'll play more of that, or I'll talk with Hung Cao about that. But understand, Kamala Harris is trying to get out of the one debate. She has not yet given an interview. She does not have the skill set to be president. She doesn't have the skill set to speak to you or to debate Donald Trump. That should tell you all you need to know about the most left-wing radical candidate from a major party in our post-World War II history.